What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday afternoon. The Battle Club guy here live. Gonna do a little preview for tonight's edition of Monday Night Raw. I want to say, first off, if this is your first time joining me, as always, thank you for joining me. As I said, this is the Battle Club Guys podcast, and I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. As always, follow me on Twitter at the Battle Club Guy. Check out that Instagram, the Battle Club Guy, and here on YouTube, the Battle Club Guys podcast on YouTube. Like the subscribe to the channel, like this video if you haven't already. Um, like I said, I want to start doing more videos for you guys, more frequent videos. So gonna start off tonight. Tonight's edition of Monday Night Raw. They just announced we have Awesome Truth, R-Truth, and The Miz will be defending their World Tag Team Championships against Judgment Day's JD McDonough and my guy Finn Balor. It's gonna be a great match. I don't know if you take the titles off of R-Truth and The Miz right now, but I want Finn Balor to get a win. I think he should be getting wins, not taking losses. But I fantasy book in my head SummerSlam in Cleveland, right? I've been fantasy booking Finn Balor winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, Finn Balor turning on Damian Priest and cashing his briefcase in against Damian Priest, and Finn Balor winning the World Championship at SummerSlam. Now, you could put the World Tag Team titles on Finn Balor and JD. I just don't know if you want to put the titles on them now. Finn Balor and Damian Priest, they haven't been on best of terms. They made up, but it kind of seems like Finn already has his eyes on that World Heavyweight Championship, as he should. Finn Balor deserves a World Heavyweight Championship because Finn Balor never lost that Universal Championship, had to relinquish it due to the arm injury. So if I'm booking it, I'm going to say Finn Balor and JD McDonough don't win the World Tag Team titles tonight, maybe due to an outside interference. Maybe Damian Priest accidentally cost them the match. Maybe JD cost them the match. And then that leads to that rift between the Judgment Day. Maybe Dirty Dom accidentally cost them the match. So I don't know if Finn and JD will win the World Tag Team titles tonight. It'll be cool if they do. Either way, that's going to be a great match. I'm looking forward to it. We have Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable, non-title match. Sami Zayn will be defending his Intercontinental Championship this Saturday in Saudi Arabia at the King and Queen of the Ring event in the triple threat match between Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, and Big Bronson Reed. So, this is just continuing the storyline. They'll have a great match. I'm sure there'll be interference from Bronson Reed, though, because he's got that heel character now and he wants that Intercontinental Championship. So I'm sure there'll be outside interference. Like I said, I don't know who's going to win the Intercontinental Championship at King and Queen of the Ring. I'm still going over that. I'm going to do a live predictions episode for you guys this Friday, immediately following SmackDown. I'm going to do my live King and Queen of the Ring predictions episode for you guys right here on the YouTube channel. So, like I said, I don't know who's going to win tonight. I would say if you're not putting the title on Chad Gable at King and Queen of the Ring, you have Chad Gable win tonight, maybe with outside interference. Maybe Otis helps Chad Gable. I think they're going to break up Otis and Chad Gable, Maxine, and Akira Tozawa. I think that whole Alpha Academy is going to break up. I think Chad Gable is going to go full heel and align himself with the Creed brothers that have been rumored for a while. The Creed brothers with Chad Gable. I think that'd be a great team. You could put the tag titles on Creed brothers. You could put the IC title on Chad Gable, but we'll see where that goes. We have two King and Queen of the Ring semifinals matches taking place tonight. Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky. That's going to be a great match. I'm a huge fan of Lyra Valkyria, man. I think she has a lot of potential. I think Lyra should defeat Io Sky. Io Sky doesn't need this win. It won't hurt Io Sky. Io Sky's already established. If we're establishing new names, new talent, that you're bringing up to the main roster. Have Lyra Valkyria win tonight. Give her a win. I have my theory on who's going to win the women's Queen of the Ring match, but I said I'll save that for the preview predictions episode on Friday after SmackDown. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great match. Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky should be a great one. And then the main event they announced, it's the King of the Ring semifinals match. It's the Ring General Gunther versus main event Jey Uso in the main event tonight on Monday Night Raw, and that King of the Ring semifinals match. Now, this is a question everyone on Twitter's been asking all day. Who wins tonight? Does Gunther win tonight, or does Jey Uso win tonight? Now, it's a tough decision for me, man, but I said earlier on Twitter, Jey Uso defeats Gunther tonight because you have to keep that momentum going with Jey Uso. He's one of your top merchandise sellers. His entrance, he comes out now, that entrance is crazy. And he needs a big win. You didn't give him the world title. He lost to Damian Priest. So give main event Jey Uso the win, and main event Jey Uso goes on to the semifinals. Goes on to the finals at King of the Ring, and I think Jey Uso wins King of the Ring. I think Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga in the finals at the King of the Ring would be a great match, and King Jey Uso would be great. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, what about Gunther? You don't want Gunther to look weak. I think you can have this match end where Gunther doesn't look weak and Jey Uso wins, right? Because there's so much you can do with Gunther. What's his name? I'm having a blank right now. Dragunov, right? Dragunov eyed down Gunther last week on Raw. Dragunov versus Gunther would be a great match. You could have that match at the King of the Ring. You'd have that match. I think both those men should be in Money in the Bank. So maybe Dragunov interferes in the match and costs Gunther the match. Maybe the Bloodline gets involved in this match and tries to cost Jey, but they end up costing Gunther. But I think Jey Uso defeating Gunther tonight in the semifinals is how they should do it, because Jey Uso needs this win more than Gunther, in my opinion. Keep the ball rolling with Jey Uso, man. He's on top right now. He is main event Jey Uso. He's in the main event tonight on Monday Night Raw. So I think Jey Uso defeats Gunther tonight and goes on to the finals, man. Now, as far as Gunther, I think Gunther will have his moment at Bash in Berlin at the end of August. Gunther versus whoever the world heavyweight champion is by the time we get to the end of August at Bash in Berlin, whether that's Damian Priest, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, whoever. You could put that world title on Gunther at Bash in Berlin and give him his moment. But I think Jey Uso deserves the King of the Ring, in my opinion. That's all the matches they have announced for tonight. As of now, as of 5:54 p.m. Eastern time, they might announce more matches, but I just wanted to do a quick little preview episode for you guys. I hope we get another QR code tonight. The Uncle Howdy QR code. Uncle Howdy took over WWE's Twitch channel the other day for like an hour. It was basically Uncle Howdy in the therapy chair with the therapist talking to him. And at the end, he kidnaps the therapist. WWE Shop has actually released new Uncle Howdy shirts on the WWE Shop today. I believe they're called Cave Bird shirts. The one has a bird on there with like the static, and the other one has like a face with a bird and static. Really cool. Check that out on WWE Shop, the Uncle Howdy t-shirts. Because if the rumors are true, and all the QR codes, the hidden messages, Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six, or Uncle Howdy's family, whatever they're calling this reincarnation of the Wyatt family, I think they'll come in. I think they're going to make their presence felt this Saturday in Saudi Arabia at King and Queen of the Ring. I have a whole theory on that. What match I think they're going to interfere in and all that, but I'm interested to see another QR code tonight on Raw, because these QR codes are crazy, man. And if you're into the QR codes like me, follow Wrestling Days on YouTube. He's on Twitter at Wrestling Days. he does a great job of debunking and going through these QR codes, man. So shout out to Wrestling Days. I love your videos, man. I watch them all the time when you do the QR code videos. And I just hope this Uncle Howdy is brought in right. I hope he's brought in strong. I hope him and his family just destroy everyone in their way. You don't got to put a world title on them. They don't need the tag titles. Let's let Uncle Howdy pay tribute to Bray and let Uncle Howdy be a serious, force. A lot of people say it's too spooky. It's this, it's that. No, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. Yes, it was a little goofy at times, but the Fiend was badass, and I think Uncle Howdy will be badass and pay tribute to the late great Bray Wyatt, and I'm looking forward to it, man, because I am so excited for this Wyatt 6. I think it's gonna be great. Nikki Cross, Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy. Eventually, I think Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman will hopefully get all involved, and can't wait to see how it works out. But there you go, folks. That has been my Monday Night Raw preview episode for you guys. Looking forward to Monday Night Raw tonight. Like I said, you got Awesome Truth versus Judgment Day for those World Tag Team titles. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable, non-title. And we have the Women's King of the Ring semifinal matches, Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky. And in the main event, it's main event Jey Uso versus the Ring General Gunther and the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. That all goes down live tonight, 8 p.m. on the USA Network. It's Monday Night Raw. Well, as always, folks, thank you for joining me. As always, follow me on Twitter at The Battle Club Guy. Check out that Instagram, The Battle Club Guy. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The Battle Club Guy's podcast on YouTube so you can keep up with all my travels coming up. 2 weeks from tonight, the Battle Club Guys tour comes to Hershey, Pennsylvania, the Giant Center. We will be attending Monday Night Raw. Me and my boy Lawrence. It's going to be a great time. Always love going to Monday Night Raw, so definitely check that out. I will have live videos for you guys. I'll tweet pictures out if there's any Uncle Howdy stuff, or if Uncle Howdy's there. I'll post all that stuff for you guys on the socials. And then we have the end of June. We will be attending AEW's Forbidden Door on Long Island at the UBS Arena. I've been to Arthur Ashe Stadium. I've been to Nassau Coliseum, and now I will be attending AEW Forbidden Door at the UBS Arena. That's the final arena on my bucket list of the arenas on Long Island, and then I'll be at all of them. And then in August, it's the Battle Club Guys tour, farewell tour. It's the Battle Club Guys summer farewell tour, Cleveland, Ohio. We will be coming to Cleveland for SummerSlam weekend. We'll be attending WrestleCon in Cleveland, the SmackDown before SummerSlam, any meet and greets, and SummerSlam itself is going to be a great time. That will be my final wrestling trip. It's the final stop on the tour for a little while. Well, it's not the end of the tour forever. Just got to take a little break, just get some financial stuff in order, but I can't wait for SummerSlam, and I want you guys to be a part of the ride with me. So subscribe to all the socials, guys, so you can be a part, so you can go on this ride with me on the Battle Club Guide tour. Tonight, 8 p.m., WWE Monday Night Raw. Will the Ring General Gunther advance to the finals of the King of the Ring? Or will Jey Uso prove that he is main event Jey Uso? And will Jey Uso defeat the Ring General and advance to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament? We'll find out live tonight, 8 p.m. It's WWE Monday Night Raw. Till next time.